Alright, so it's 22:17 p.m. and I got a TV show review. Two of them. So first I got Sense8, which ran from 2017. I think. Forgot to look the shit up. I'm stupid. Because I was trying to find fucking wallpapers to make a thumbnail for this shit. And totally forgot to look stuff up. Yeah, oh. 2015 to 2018. And I also have The Leftovers, which was another damn good series I enjoyed, which ran from 2014 to 2017. So, yeah, they're wild roller coasters. So, Sense8 series finale. So sad to see such a future cult classic end so quickly. Definitely one of a kind and never be able to replicate. That's true. Um, when I watched the pilot for it, I was amazed. Like, it hooked me the fuck in. It is the best LGBTQ representation series out there. I love how they portrayed the clusters and how the cluster works and stuff. J. Michael Straczynski and the Wachowskis, hell of a combination working on this project. Almost all the characters had great evolution. I don't remember all their fucking names, but I loved every one of them. It was so beautiful. The orgies were amazing. The relationships between everybody was absolutely amazing. It was so beautiful watching them unfold. Um, who was my favorite character though? I did have a favorite character, but I can't remember who the fuck it was. Let's see here, because they were all great, but I liked. I think I liked Jonas the most. Yeah, Jonas and Wolfgang were the funniest. For sure. Yeah, Jonas and Wolfgang. Definitely. Yup. Yeah, and then everybody else in between just filled out so well. And it was such a cohesive show. And I still can't believe Netflix canceled that shit. Like after season 2, it was canceled. Like what the fuck? Like why would you cancel something that was so popular? And then they brought it back for a 2.5 hour movie finale, which tied up everything. It was beautiful. I mean, the series as a whole, for me, 8 out of 10. Shit was great. I loved it. I mean, I wouldn't change anything about it. I look forward to future shows to echo the same, somewhat of a setup from Sense8. But to be honest, Sense8 is its own entity. And you can't really replicate that unless you have the right directors, writers, and creators on board to do it. So, yeah. I mean, it was so mind boggling how good that shit was. And Daryl Hannah being in the show, that was cool. It was neat. Although I feel like looking back in retrospect, I feel like she didn't really add much to the show, to be honest. But it was still good. So, yeah. And then the leftovers. Um, you can fuck off. Oh man, I watched this 4 years ago, last month. Yeah, this show was a trip. I did keep up with it, and then I lost track. It happens. I watch a show, I lose track of it after a while because I get sucked into other shit, or I just don't realize what happened to it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it's over, so I'll watch it now. Finish The Leftovers, and what a powerful, well-written finale it was. Oh man, oof. That hurt because what happened with that? Kevin and his wife reunited after so long. It was so bittersweet. Damn. Still can't believe it. Oh, that's right. It was in a 2-year hiatus before coming back for its final season. That's right. I forgot about that. Thanks, past self. Left me in tears because it's that impactful and such rich storytelling that most shows lack, especially ones based on a book series. Oh, yes. Oh, boy. Oh, man. All them young adult movies that have come out over the past 2 decades. Yeah, looking at you, motherfuckers. Looking at you. Oh man, certified 100. So 11 out of 10. The closest show I can compare it to would be Sense8. Though for now, I'm going to bed and hoping my feet will stop hurting when I wake up. Oh yeah, I had foot pain. That's right. But yeah, oh man, damn. Let's see here. Oh, not that. Yeah, Leftovers. Oh man, that was crazy. So the Leftovers premise was a whole fuck ton of people disappeared, just out of nowhere. It was basically a rapture type show. Um, and there were those left behind, struggling to, survive without, all these people. What was her name? Lori. Yeah, Lori. Oh man, Lori. Oof. When they were recapping what happened during the event itself, and it showed her losing her kid because she was pregnant. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. And then some of them were coming back. But who was the one that who had it the worst? I'm trying to remember. Let's see. I'm looking at the cast. Who had it the worst? Matt. Yeah, Matt Jameson had it the worst. Because his wife Mary wasn't talking, and it was a trip. Like, I mean, retrospectively looking back at this, he did that whole OCD routine trying to make her talk again, and man, it was crazy, scary and sad. Who else was in this? Oh yeah, what was? Yeah, Kevin Garvey Jr. and singer Scott Glenn. Love Scott Glenn. Oh man. Yeah, this show hurt a lot. Because it was one of those that you watched it and it sucked you in. And it hurt. It hurt a lot because you get attached to these characters and you feel their pain because you know what they went through. And if I watch this now, I can even feel myself getting super sad thinking about the show. I would be bawling because I lost mom. And that would hurt a lot more watching that again. But, yeah. Oh, man. Oof. But yeah, fantastic casts. Great writers, directors, and creators. Oh, my God. But out of the two of them, which one was the best? It's a hard one. Wow. That is a hard one. Two great shows. One. Yeah, but I forget. Wait, why? I gotta see why the hell Leftovers was on a hiatus. Real quick. I'm just curious because I don't remember why it was on a hiatus, but I remember the hiatus. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, alright. Find out here. Why was The Leftovers on hiatus? Okay. That was a long-ass hiatus, too. Oof. Shut down production. Oh, you cocksucker. I'm trying to read. That's the one to give the cast a break. Okay, that works. That's good enough for me. But which one was the best, Leftovers or Sense8? It's hard to pick, because I like J. Michael Straczynski and the Wachowskis. I don't care what the fuck gender they are, they're cool as shit. It's tough. I guess I'd have to go with, in terms of emotional value and evolution and death, or dealing with loss, I'd have to go with Leftovers, honestly. I mean, Sense8's a great choice, but I don't know. It's hard to pick. Like, they're both so fucking good, but I would have to go with The Leftovers because that dealt with more deeper themes, and so did Sense8. Sense8 dealt with sexuality on every angle. That was nice. And it was presented in such a great fashion too. Like, it was great. But I don't know, lacked, I guess. So yeah, Leftovers takes this round. Sorry. So if you... Ooh, my bad, I'm getting cozy. If you don't like HBO or Netflix, you won't enjoy these original shows. If you hate LGBT, if you hate rapture type shows that deal with, Christian shit, you won't enjoy this at all. I think you might be a bigot and racist or whatever the fuck you are. Just saying. If you don't have any of those issues, well, totally enjoy this shit. Would I suggest binging them solo? Yeah, if you want to. If you are afraid you're gonna cry a lot and shit, then grab a friend, Or if you even want to, I'll rewatch it with you. Fuck it. I have nothing else better to do with my life. Like, seriously, if you really want to binge watch it, if you want to rewatch it with me, hit me up. I'll fucking kick back and watch it with you. If you don't like the casts, the writers, directors, creators, all that shit, it's not for you. Just saying. But if you do, you'll enjoy it. If you like deep, complex themes, supernatural, sci-fi, you'll enjoy this. If not, well, you might not be that kind of person. Would I change anything different in these shows? Nah. Maybe give Sense8 one more season. One more season. Although, if the smart thing J. Michael and the Wachowskis could have done, I still can't. It's still fucking baffling that Netflix canceled that shit. Because I remember people were against Sense8, and then when it got canceled, everybody's on board with Sense8. Because one of the main reasons it got canceled was the budget. That was the big issue, the budget. Because every location they filmed at was upwards of 10 or 11 million per episode or season or something like that. So it was costly. It was expensive. It was Netflix's biggest budget to date for that time. And this is while Game of Thrones is going on. And I think Game of Thrones was like, what, 4 million an episode or season or something like that. I forget, but it was around that area. But I remember Sense8 was like 9 to 12 million per episode, I think, because they were different. They were all these different locations, and you got to factor in the cast's needs, the director's needs, the creator's needs, the writer's needs, the crew, the entire fucking crew who's filming all this shit, and their needs, travel expenses, lodging, food, all that shit. That adds up quick. Car rentals. Jesus. Helicopter rentals. Man, shit's not cheap. It's not like they're playing with peanuts and shit. Like, here, $2, you're good to go. But yeah, that was one of the main reasons they canceled it, was because of the budget. But there was so much rally and fan support behind it that they brought it back. But the thing that I think J. Michael and the Wachowski should have done is made Sense8 an anthology series. An anthology with the cluster aspect, but explore different clusters. Not just them, not just the original 8, but other 8s. And it would have been so much fun to see 8 different types of clusters. Given title Sense8, make it 8 seasons worth. It'd be a lot of fun. I'd love that. Ouch. And then with the leftovers, I don't know. That was a hell of a shocking show. Oh yeah, that's right. The son got raped. I forgot about that. Yeah, Liv Tyler raped him. Proud of that. Huh. Wow. Because that shocked me. I'm like, rape? I'm like, what? There's rape? Really? You're like, men can't get raped. That's a whole nother fucking argument you don't want to get into. Because everybody can get raped. Don't matter what the fuck you're wearing, what you're doing, it can happen. But yeah, both shows absolutely outstanding, and will stand the test of time. I know a lot of people didn't like them for various reasons. That's okay. You can have your opinion on it. I'm not gonna crucify you over it. It's fine. You know, I mean, it's been, let's see, they've been off the air 3 to 4 years now. So time has passed. Go back and rewatch. See if your opinion changed on it. Especially given where we're at now. You know? Because what I found interesting, and this will be in the video, is that, and I think I mentioned this in another video, I don't remember, but if you let stuff go by for a couple years and you experience trauma and you go through a lot of personal growth and development, and then you come back to a show you watched before with one opinion and you rewatch it with your new mindset, your opinion changes on it drastically, and it's pretty amazing. Like, if you hated one thing back then and you love it now, it's growth. You're showing that you changed how you feel about it, or you might feel the same way. You might have hated how somebody was portrayed in that show, and then you watch it now and you're like, oh, that's not so bad after all. What did I get pissed off for? I'm an idiot. So, that's what I got. Who was my favorite out of the leftovers? I think I went over that. I guess Kevin and Nora were my top favorites out of that show. I love that. There's two. And then Matt. Yeah, so Kevin, Nora, and Matt for sure. Yeah. That was crazy. Oh, I remember that too. What the fuck is his name? Cousin Corson. Perfect Strangers. If you've never watched that show, you are not a 90s baby. If you have watched that show, Cousin Corson, I don't remember his fucking actual name. He's in the show for a short episode. And it's a funny throw in, but still, I was like, wow, he's really gotten old. But he looks good though. I miss Perfect Strangers. I miss all those good shows from back then. And it's sad because most of them aren't on streaming services because they don't have the licensing. Most of them aren't even on DVD because there's no interest in it. So you end up having to pirate the shit. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, upload this motherfucker because I didn't mean it for it to be 20 something minutes, but fuck it. You know me, I run my mouth. So, until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.